Okay, so this is the video for 2D quiz common mistakes. If you scored a 2, a 1, or a 0 on each question, then you need to write the correct work for that question in your notebook. So 1A, you are given the equation 6x plus 3y equals 21, and it is asking for the x-intercept. So what we have to do is remember that the x-intercept is going to be something comma 0, or that y is equal to 0. So I'm going to substitute y into, or 0 into the equation for y. So we have 6x plus 3 times 0 equals 21. And 3 times 0 is 0. So we're left with 6x equals 21. To solve for x, we need to divide by 6. And we get x equals 21 over 6. And you can use any variation of that you want. That is also 3 and 3 over 6, which is 3.5. Or you could say 7 halves, or you could say 3.5, right? But you pick one of those, okay? And then you write it as an ordered pair. So it would be 21 over 6, comma 0. And this is your correct answer. Alright. 1B has the same equation of 6x plus 3y equals 21, but this time it is asking for the y-intercept. So for that you have 0 comma something, and you know that x equals 0. So you're going to take the 0 and substitute it for where the x is. So 6 times 0 plus 3y equals 21. And 6 times 0 is 0. So you're left with 3y equals 21. And to isolate the y, you would divide by 3 and get y equals 21. Oh, that's not right. Y equals 21 divided by 3, which is 7. And then you would write your final answer in an ordered pair of 0, comma 7. One C gives you the same equation, 6x plus 3y equals 21, and it wants you to turn it into slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. And you don't have that set up yet. So to get that set up, you have to first move the x to the other side of the equation by subtracting 6x. And you are left with 3y equals negative 6x plus 21. Then you want to isolate the y. So you have to divide by 3 on all of the terms. And you get y equals negative 6 divided by 3 equals negative 2. So you get negative 2x, and 21 divided by 3 equals 7, plus 7. And this is your answer. And it should make sense because the b represents your y-intercept. Okay? And the y-intercept here is 7, which matches what we said over here, that the y-intercept was 7. So make sure that they all agree with each other. Number 2, you are given an equation, y equals negative 3/4 x minus 2. And you are expected to graph it on the grid that is provided for you. So I'm going to go ahead and do a rough sketch of the coordinate grid that you have. And this was all labeled for you. And it looks something like this. It wasn't exactly perfect. Or mine's not exactly perfect, but I think you get the point here. You can fast forward through this if you need to. So all we want to know on this question is, can you graph a line or graph an equation? So you should know that the slope on this one is -3/4, which is telling you to fall 3 and move to the right 4. So this line is decreasing. And then you should be able to tell that the y-intercept is 0, -2. And once you pull that information out, you can plot it and begin to shape your line. So I'm going to start at 0, -2. That's here. And then my slope tells me to fall 3 and go over 4. So that's like here. Over 4. Once I do that, I can graph my line. Make sure that your line goes through the entire grid and has arrows on both sides. So that's what it should look like. Number 3. The slope of a line, hang on a second, sorry. The slope of a line is 5. So m equals 5. And the line goes through the point 515. Give the equation of the line into slope-intercept form. So that's what the information is given to us. And you kind of have to know that this is what they're looking for. So I put my 5 for my slope in that equation. This is x here, and this is y. So it is 15 equals 5 times 5 plus b, because b is not given. 5 times 5 is 25. So I get 15 equals 25 plus b. Then I subtract 25 from both sides. I get -10 equals b. This just tells me my y-intercept, and I have to plug it all back in. So we get y equals the slope of 5x minus 10. That's your answer. Okay, number 4, you are given an expression, 6x to the 7th divided by 2x cubed. And you either got this very, very correct or you got it very, very wrong. So when we use expanded notation on this one, you get 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divided by 2 times 1, 2, 3. This is expanded notation done correctly. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then these become 1. And you are left with a total of 4. So it is 3x to the 4th. Alright, number 5. 1/2 of 10x plus 4 equals 2x plus 6 plus 3x. So 1/2 of 10x would be 5x. So 1/2 of 10x. And then 1/2 of 4 would be 2. And we have 2x plus 3x, so that's a total of 5x plus 6. You should immediately be able to look at this and know what's going to happen, but if you want me to prove it to you, we subtract the 5x from both sides, and we get 2 does not equal 6. So the answer that goes in your solution box is no solution. Okay. 6a was the ordered pair, or the mapping with the ordered pair. So let me go ahead and do this. So let's see, we have, this one's going to the 3 and the 4. The 1 is going to the 1 and the 2. The 2 is just going straight over to the 3. And the 4 is going up to the 3 as well. Alright, so we want to know what's the list of ordered pairs. So we have a bracket, and then we just list them by following the lines. So negative 1 goes to 3, and negative 1 goes to 4. And 1 goes to 1, and 1 goes to 2. And 2 goes to 3, and 4 goes to 3. And then we close our brackets. Okay. 6b. I'm going to go ahead and draw this real quick one more time for this question. Sorry. Okay. And the 1 went to those 2. 2 went straight over, and 4 went up. So then this next part B, is asking for the domain. So you must have a bracket, and it is negative 1, 1, 2, and 4. You do not repeat the numbers whatsoever, okay? Then the range is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then it says, is it a function? No, it's not a function, because the domains of negative 1 and 1 have 2 range values. And the last one, number 7, describe the graph, make your English teacher proud. A couple of different things you could have said. You could have said that it was increasing. Could have said that it was linear, continuous, a function. You could have said that the slope was 1.5, or 3/2. You could have said that the rate, you could have put units on that and said that the rate was 3 feet per 2 seconds. You could have said that the unit rate was 1.5 feet per 1 second. You could have said that the y-intercept was at 0, 0, and the x-intercept was at 0, 0. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's so many more things that you could have said here. But this is just a good idea. This is what I was looking for. And I was kind of looking for very close to exactly this right here.